Okay. So, I'm probably going crazy, but I wanted to start doing this. I just wrote a couple weeks ago on my blog about how diagnosis doesn't really matter. The only reason diagnosis matters is for treatment, and so you understand what's going on. An actual diagnosis, like from the doctor. Obviously, I've never heard of POTS. If I did, I probably would have diagnosed myself with it. And then if it kept getting worse, then I would have gotten officially diagnosed from a doctor and gotten treatment. I mean, people diagnose themselves all the time. Some of them are freaks about it. Sometimes I feel like a freak, but not after being diagnosed with POTS, because I knew something was wrong with my body, but like, I had to fight so hard just to get here. Like, I feel like I'm just gonna waste a bunch of energy, time, money, if I actually do, like, go to the doctor and be like, oh, I have a resting tremor in my pinky. They won't fucking listen. Especially since last time I went there, I told them about my muscle weakness and I told them about my tremors. And the doctor was like, see, I have a tremor too. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, are you fucking serious right now? I definitely wanted to start this just because it literally just happened. Like, I was just sitting reading my book and all of a sudden, boom. Like, I wasn't even thinking about it and it fucking happened. And it's happened a lot, like, more frequently than it usually does. So that's why I was like, holy shit, like, it just freaked me out, so I think it's just the POTS. Because POTS can do that. POTS can give you all kinds of symptoms that your cardiologist doesn't want to explain to you. I should really talk to him about that. See if he has any suggestions, which he probably won't. He'll probably just make some weird fucking joke and I'll laugh and then I'll forget about it and then we'll move on. Having a conversation with myself in my room. Awesome. I'm not crazy at all. Well, this also happens, future Shelby, when you're looking back at this. This also happens to be the same week you're wearing your heart monitor. So, yeah. Just a bunch of fun fucking times being Shelby. And right now I'm thinking about writing in my blog about today. I had kind of like, it didn't throw me off because it's expected at this point. But, like, one of the first things, obviously, hey, how's it going? How are you doing? Like, how was your break? Oh, it was okay. I'm fine, really not. Almost passed the fuck out in my room today. But, I mean, as soon as I sat down in her room, in her office, she asked me, she's like, how's your health? Like, just very concerned, like she always is. She's, an angel. But she just asked me that right away, and I was just like, I told her, like, it was good over break, but now it's just, like, shit again. I obviously didn't tell her that I almost passed out today. Probably could have if I wanted to, but I sat down instead. A lot of professors, like, usually when I have a conversation with someone, I know they're going to ask me about my health. And literally, when I'm in mid-conversation with you and you haven't asked me, I'll think that. I'll be like, why aren't they asking me about my health? Like, when are they going to do it? How are they going to do it? How are they going to react to what I'll say? Like, everyone reacts so differently. Like, just showing my heart monitors to some professors, it's so funny. Like, I showed it, I don't show it off. Like, I show it to, like, my advisors, and I have 3 of them. It was the day I got it. Like, it was literally, like, probably, like, an hour right after I got it. And I got off the bus and went and talked to him about how I was doing, you know, because he was on his sabbatical, and I hadn't talked to him in, like, a year. And, so I was like, yeah, you know, I had a shitty semester, blah, 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 ER twice, you know, and then I'm like, boom, got this on today. And he's like, he was just like, what? I was not expecting that. Like, he just, like, freaked out a little bit, but, like, hit it really well. Obviously not too well because I fucking missed it. But it was kind of adorable. And then, like, I just, like, kept, like, looking at him, like, yeah, well, you know what I mean? It's just, like, what can you do? Like, it's like, that's fantastic. Like, she's just, like, super, like, excited for me that I have it and that it's wireless and small and accessible and easy to use. And she's, oh my god, I wrote about this on Facebook, but I haven't put it in my blog yet. I don't think I have, but I want to. She's like, well, have you named it yet? And I'm like, no, I didn't even think of that. I don't really name things, but I do. I named my vape Misty, but I'm terrible at coming up with names, which I told her, and I'm like, well, that's probably why I didn't do it. And she's like, well, you have to come up with a good name. And I was like, just standing there thinking. She's like, well, don't do it now. I'm like, okay. This goes to show you that I'm really bad at coming up with names, and I can't just stand there and think of one single fucking name. Because when I think of names, I think I like naming things like objects. I want it to be very punny. Like, I mean, my vape is named Misty. But then I went to Starbucks right after that, and I wasn't feeling good, so I just, like, laid on a chair. I told him about it, and he came up with aorta. And I'm like, that is fantastic. And so I emailed, and she's just like, that is a word worth the ages or something. And then she's like, you'll have to, you know, say it like the jingle Ricola. I'm like, I love you. Like, you are amazing. These are the thoughts that go through my head. What can I say? Other than what I've already said. Lighting in here is fucking terrible. Oh my god. It's either this or this. So it's fucking terrible. Thanks for listening this fucking long. I would have probably stopped, but I do like watching myself talk. Okay, well, bye.